has to. But
Dude,
like,
just without him there, it would look really awkward for him.
Your Honor, he's not even here. Why the fuck are we doing this bail hearing? Clearly doesn't want to get out because he's so comfy in that prison bed. Clearly the prison bed is so comfortable that we don't want to impair how he's sleeping, and we want him to stay there. Because it must be comfortable. Best defense ever in a bail hearing. Oh, I guess they're doing a bunch of interviews for EMS. Okay. So, fucking BCSO are snakes, I swear.
How so?
And I knew it. Because Jess got allowed to come back, right? And I did P&T for a long time to know that these people are snakes. So I called Sweets to make sure that they take care of it before. Because, you know, LSCD really wanted her. And he was really happy and everything. And then when Harvey heard, he was like, oh, I'm gonna make a few calls. And then Gable started calling Jess. And, yeah, they were trying to poach her.
Oh my god.
Gable didn't even clarify what the offer was for. Oh god, Stout is calling me. Hey, Stout. I'm good. You wanna laugh? So, Maya called me, and she told me that the DOC is having so much trouble to wake up William. It seems to be a really, really heavy sleeper. And she's not sure that they're going to be able to wake him up. So we're going to wait 15 minutes. Oh, without him. Yeah, Maya said that she was gonna wait the 15 minutes, see if he would wake up, and then go to bed. That obviously she was very annoyed because he confirmed and everything. Alright, I'm gonna tell Erin that because she also woke up. I have food for you, and I might have enough for Titus, yes. Yeah, okay. See you soon. Aaron. We're gonna do the bell healing without him. What is she doing? Thinking. I'm gonna start heading that way. What do you see from PD? I don't think we're gonna need that transport anymore because it seems like William is a very heavy sleeper, but I'll keep you guys updated if I really need a transport, but don't count on it. Thank you regardless though. Switch back main frequency. Why is Aaron thinking so hard? Pick up your phone.
Oh, hello, chat. I don't even know if chat's working right now. I hope so. Dude.
probably as tight as it was like, yeah, well, I guess we're doing it anyway. I feel bad for my ear though.
Yep. Ma'am, get out of the road, please.
People.
I'm not a cop, but that's still a lawful order. Technically, hello, Thunder. Technically, in the very technical sense of the word, a law enforcement officer. I'm just not a peace officer. Yeah, district attorneys are the chief law enforcement officer. Just no one ever calls them it because, you know, the connotation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have any authority. I'd like to think I have authority. I'm gonna go sign in. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Ah. Stop.
Howdy.
Not much. How about you?
Good. Just can. I don't know if Minerva's waiting for me on the. It's gonna be really awkward if she's. Okay, let me
She's
go
up
find
at
out.
Bolingbrook.
No, I rode here with her and I told her I was gonna sign in. I don't know if she's waiting for me to come back around.
Just
not
enter the courtroom.
Oh, okay.
just-
I was gonna
I
say
just
you
answered
weren't
the
waiting for
call.
me outside. I was like, oh, shit.
No.
Okay.
Yes. I got you pancakes
Oh.
and some tea.
Ooh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I didn't realize Stout's food delivery was you. Appreciate it.
Yes, it is me. The food delivery
Thunder.
cop Minerva.
I thought he
appreciate
gave me
it,
the
thank you.
impression that like Shrugway was gonna show up with an order or something. Yeah.
Nope, I did.
No,
I
it
just
was me.
wasn't
Look,
clear.
I've ordered food
I
once
have
in the
so many
city,
talents.
and he ended up at the hospital. So
Oh no.
Oh god.
Jeez. I mean, normally it
Remind
works
me
out pretty
to
well.
not
You
get
know,
food from
to
you.
order them here.
Erin is on her way. She was at the prison because she was like saying before I was
Yeah.
gonna wake up.
Yeah. Well, what we're gonna do just to ease scheduling is we're just gonna go ahead with this hearing. I know
Alright.
everyone's here. I know that this has been a pain to organize already. I would prefer he be here, but without him being here, we're just gonna go ahead and do it.
Okie dokie.
It's fucking herding cats at the best of times, let alone when people don't wake up. So.
Yum.
Never been to the Harmony Diner before. This place is good.
I'm so mad. Every time I go there, my favorite thing to get is waffles and ice cream from there, but they for some reason keep missing sugar. Just like such a basic ingredient. But
you
yeah.
don't need more sugar. You're sweet enough, Minerva.
Aw, thank you.
Oh,
But they're really good. But they never have it, and I'm really upset about it.
If they could have glazed donuts.
They do have glazed donuts. I normally get it with spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti and donuts, that's a combination.
Yeah. But normally I don't eat the donuts right away, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Has my MBW been updated yet? Let's find out. Nope. I'm still a deputy. God damn it.
Oh, I think you literally have to talk to Copper for that, don't you?
No, it's Reddy who's supposed to fix it. He's supposed to add a
it
state
Reddy?
attorney. He just
So
hasn't done it.
ready?
Yeah.
Good luck. I heard he's in an extended LOA.
Oh,
Ooh.
well, then I guess Brian could talk to Copper or Dark or something. I don't know.
I was gonna say, just talk to Copper. It's probably the easiest.
Yeah, or Livy or someone.
Do I have my access at least? Let's see. Nope.
All right, are we gonna give him a little bit more time just in case to wake up, or just say fuck him?
Yeah, we'll give it 5 minutes.
All right. I'll go stand at the podium and pretend like I've been presiding there the whole time.
Yes. And if anyone asks, we say yes. That you
Yes.
asked them.
No, you tell them the truth. I would never ask you to tell a lie on my behalf.
Yes, sir.
Except for maybe
That is.
about... Well, no, I freely admit I'm a weird chick. I mean,
Who?
yeah, nothing.
Huh?
Nothing.
Didn't hear anything.
Is this hurting your side, Aaron? I'm terribly sorry if it is.
No.
I'll balance it out with me leaning on her on the other side.
Oh god! Oh god! It got worse.
There you go.
That phone call, as soon as I woke up, I should have just said that's life.
Wait, who called you?
Some weirdo.
What?
Some weirdo.
Oh. Which one?
One's locked up in prison.
What the fuck am I looking at?
Artist rendition.
Of what?
Nothing.
What the fuck am I looking at? Is this what happens when Anita doesn't feed?
Did you put
Hey, and
big
chick.
black cock into an AI thing, and this is what you got?
Oh my god! That was
That's not a
anyway,
no.
How about that local sports team?
Oh my god, he did. How about the Lakers, huh? Bullet lost with the Nuggets.
All right. No word yet from Mr. Is it Mr. Nut?
Yep.
Nothing. Ah, fuck it. Let's run it.
All right, let's just run this down. Okay, everyone, we are here today for a bail hearing for one William Nutt. Unfortunately, he did not make it awake for this moment. However, we have prosecutors available. We have a defense attorney available. We have a judge available. So we're just going to run this. Typical bail hearing. Well, I do understand there may be some facts about the case in terms of requesting bail or bail conditions. Please refrain from going too much into detail on the case itself, and let's just focus on if Mr. Nutt is a flight risk
Just
or
not.
not.
No chat.
Starting out on the prosecution, let's hear what you got for me.
Your Honor, Mr. Nutt has almost no possessions to his name here in Los Santos. But in interrogation, he admitted to being a contract killer, part of an organization that has means, and has killed in other jurisdictions multiple times, and has fled those jurisdictions before being prosecuted. We ask that bail be denied bail be denied in entirety,
Rudolph.
as he has a history of being a flight risk in other of fleeing in other jurisdictions.
Hi. Oh, I'm gonna open my window, dude.
Okay, now I'm not going to look too much at the evidence, but is that interrogation available for me to review?
Yes, sir. It's on the docket. Give me a second. I'll find the piece of evidence it's in.
Okay. I will probably have to take a look at that at some point before I make my decision.
Oh. Hey, bud. I'm almost getting water.
It's in People's A, titled William Nutt Interrogation.
It's not. Got a puppy on my desk. There's a puppy in.
Okay, I found it in there. Perfect. I will review that afterward. Anyone else from the prosecution want to step forward and talk about Mr. Nutt and this possible bail hearing?
Do you want to say anything?
No.
No, I believe what Stout said is sufficient.
Okay,
Actually, there's something else I'd like to add if I could.
go for it.
I'll probably add the
Due to the nature of the crimes and the way he was targeting
Mhm.
his victims, we believe
know this
that
right now.
given bail, he would be able to continue
That's
the,
basically what I was about to say.
No, okay.
pattern that he had been pursuing during his reign of terror. It's not the way he was proceeding things was not a expensive matter. It was not a matter that could be stopped by simple reporting his location to police officers via 311. It's not a matter that could be stopped by bank monitoring or anything like that.
So in
Without
your
getting into it.
opinion, him being out on the streets would pose a direct harm to other members of the civilian population?
Without a doubt.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you very specifically because, again, I'm not going to review all the evidence of this situation and found out what's going on. And probably by asking you this, I'm probably going to conflict myself from taking this case in the further anyway, but I do need to be aware to make a decision with what you've just said. So, specifically, in what way would a member of the civilian population be in danger from him?
Mr. Nutt is accused of, along with what he's been accused of, he is being accused of entering officers' homes and kidnapping them to torture them. He has a history of appearing at multiple officers' homes and leaving them messages of some kind. That's the specific action that I'm afraid of happening.
Okay, so and thank you for being brief. So he's entered into their homes, but he's also kidnapped to torture them, or it is implied that that's the
He has kidnapped and
follow-up.
tortured an officer. He has done similar. He has done other things after kidnapping as well.
Okay, so it's not only just an implied threat; it is something that has actually taken place.
Multiple times.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, I am going to ask this question because I always do. If I were to grant bail in this situation, I know you have said already you didn't think that some of the typical conditions would really help people in terms of like 311ing or that sort of thing. However, if I do consider bail for this situation, what would you recommend for conditions?
Your Honor, I can't honestly think of conditions where I think that they would be strict enough for him to be in public. Perhaps maybe ankle monitor tracking. Perhaps a strict reminder on how witness tampering functions in this city if he attempts to contact or speak with officers involved in this case.
Okay. Okay. Anything else anyone else from the prosecution wants to add to this?
I can add something.
Sure.
Oh, stop.
Okay, go. Hey, puppy.
I mean, he is this is Mr. Nut, self-proclaimed contract killer. Releasing him in the public directly puts everyone in danger. He himself stated that he has no control over being contracted. It could be anyone. It could be me. It can be you. It could be anyone in this room. We don't know. Putting him out there, you can get another call at any point in time. So it puts everyone, in civilian, government employees, whatever it is, at danger. He already used a government job to get close to his target again. And I have no, I don't think he would hesitate to do it again, being contracted again. So.
Your Honor, the officer's request also bank tracking if it is granted. Apparently that would make him easier to track in some regards.
Okay. All right. That's all from the prosecution then?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, over to you, Maya. Why do you think bail should be granted in this situation?
Well, I had a nice speech planned, and then he didn't show up, so let's try this. Your Honor, at the end of the day, my client, he is innocent until proven guilty. He intends to fight these charges, and he absolutely poses no flight risk. He does not intend to flee the state. He wants to stay within the state until the date of his trial and fight his charges. He has no intent to flee. He has no intent to attack anybody else. He simply wants to live his life,
Wait.
albeit with some restrictions, but away from the
Did she just
confines of
admit that he
Bollywood
attacked
penitentiary.
people?
Doesn't want to
Yeah,
flee.
she told you to set
Simply-
anybody else.
Yep.
He simply wants to come to trial and fight these charges. Thanks. I had a better speech planned and then he didn't fucking turn up. I'm pissed.
I don't blame you, counselor. I don't blame you. So I would ask you, like, if there's any, so the prosecution has proposed some bail conditions if I were to grant it.
Oh, gosh.
Is there any other recommendations that, I mean, obviously you don't have him willing to give any conditions here, but like anything you also may suggest for that?
Hi, Lord. How are you? Where's my puppy? There he is. He's sleepy. He's a sleepy puppy.
So they
He's a
proposed
sleepy
bank
pupper.
monitoring and is that it?
An ankle monitor, strict reminder on witness tampering, bank tracking are the three
Okay, he doesn't.
recommendations.
I mean,
have from them.
if they ask him for bank tracking, he does need an ankle monitor. You agree not to contact any of the witnesses or any of the officers involved until the day of the trial,
Yeah, I don't know how possible.
and I guess standard conditions of parole in addition to that.
Okay. The other thing, yes, and I just opened up this docket. No judge has taken it yet. Is that correct?
Oh yeah.
That's
Correct, Your
correct.
Honor.
Okay, and he's been in there for 10 days or 10 years already.
It's been longer than 10 years, right?
I believe
might
it's
have
been a little bit longer than that.
a little
He
bit
was
longer.
posted posted the docket 10 years ago.
Maybe 13 to 14, somewhere along
Okay.
those lines.
What we got, let's see here. We got 2 first-degree murder. Requested sentencing is the death penalty. We got a human trafficking. Okay. All right.
He was sentenced on the 13th.
Yeah, there are some.
Yeah, it's been
pretty-
10 years. A little over
Okay.
10.
All right. I'll be straight up. I have some concerns about releasing Mr. Nutt into the population based on what I have heard here today. I am not going to make a decision this very moment. I'm going to go back and review some of this, very briefly review some of the evidence. It will probably conflict me from being able to take this case. However, based on the comments being made from the officers, I feel it's within that I have to do it for my due diligence in order to ascertain if Mr. Nutt will be a danger if released. He does have some very serious charges here, and I think that I need to take the proper time to deliberate on what evidence, specifically this interrogation, and his demeanor around that. Obviously, him not showing up for this bail hearing is not going to help him in my eyes, but at the same time, you know, we'll try not to penalize him too much for that. So I'm gonna take some time. If you guys just want to hang out here, that's fine. If you want, I can call you back, or I can give Stout a heads up, or whatever. If you have to go do cop things, I'm not really sure how busy you are.
I should be able to stick around.
Okay, but I need to take some time to look at this stuff because this isn't your normal bail hearing. So, all right. Be right back.
Torture schmorcher, everyone's tortured somebody.
Might I suggest, Maya, as you know, this is already over. In the future, don't admit to your client having hurt people.
Listen, I planned something and then he didn't fucking show up, so I threw everything out and I'm pissed.
Yeah.
I'm pissed.
Well, look, Brian told me to keep an eye on you to make sure that you're doing good lawyer shit. So, you know, take that as a free legal advice.
Yeah, I understand. Fuck hats. I'm never taking another hat ever again.
Could just be a prosecutor. Could just be a prosecutor.
No, because I like doing some defense work. Bench stars are great, but fuck huts.
I love huts. I'm a hut slut.
Maya, you haven't lived until you've taken a 6-month serial assault and killings case.
Please.
The way this is going is gonna
Stout,
take 6 fucking
please.
months.
Please, Stout. I'm getting flashbacks.
Please don't.
The way this is going is gonna take 6 months.
What?
Oh, that's cute. That's cute, Maya. That's cute.
Lots of them do. Mostly because the judges don't take them.
Yeah, Kenneth Jesperson,
no,
Honey. Most of the time it's Smileys.
Look, I've got a case on the docket that's literally a 30-month charge, and I'm still waiting.
I don't know why nobody. I'm assuming it's Hayes' fucking case.
Yeah.
I don't know why nobody has taken that. I'm so confused.
Hayes conflicts every judge, probably. I guess.
Then why the fuck is that my problem? Just summary,
I mean,
What
there
was
was a bench
saying it?
trial for the fucking thing. Why is the one that was the bench trial gonna?
Brian's a fucking
I
moron
think
and
he's
said that I was a
witness now.
witness when I wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know why the fuck.
Literally, every
Yeah,
single
look, there's
thing
a
I have
reason
to say
Brian
about this
hired
case is
someone to
hearsay.
help him with legal shit.
My hangman one hasn't been touched either, so to the point where the lawyer's still so fed up, she's actually offering to do plea deals now.
Yeah, because people just stay in jail for so fucking long.
Well, okay, so Maya and Stout, you guys both want to do prosecution, correct? Occasionally, not like full-time, but like part-time?
I mean, I like prosecution cases where there's some
Substance to it.
substance to them. I don't like drug trafficking or, you know.
Well, I gotta get confirmation, but I would like to offer, likely offer both of you a position within the state attorney's office to do state prosecution. All that would mean is you guys get choice of what cases you take, but you would also get paid better than, you know, what a cop might be able to pay you otherwise, just because we'd have budget and such.
Yeah, sure, that works for me.
Yeah, I gotta get confirmation on all of it, but it would be part-time. You wouldn't have the full access that like full members would, but you would have, you know, some perks. So I gotta go meet up with Brian after this, so.
I mean, yeah, I'm waiting until the meeting.
Isn't Brian still in the ICU?
He's in the
Is
ICU. This fucking didn't put
Yes?
me in his emergency list.
Wait, wasn't that from a few days ago? Because he got out like the
Yeah.
same day. He got out on the
Get out the
same day.
same day.
I swear to God, if he.
Yes, he did. Because Jess, when Jess spoke with Bass, he was like,
Oh, Odessa, you're fucked.
What?
Yeah, oh, I know.
Oh god.
He's
if
supposed to
it
come
was
around
that
town
one,
just specifically for it.
because he was in the captain's office with Bass. So.
No, it was after that. We went to
Oh,
it was on a chase and basically
wasn't the one that already
Did,
exploded? Or-
yeah, he's still in the ICU. He was
Yeah,
in the ICU yesterday.
afterward. What? Huh? Because he was
literally in the ICU
afterwards
till
in the
yesterday.
captain's
He's
office.
gonna be in ICU till Friday. They said.
Yeah.
Get intimate with Dick Chicklets. Free entry concert at the Crypt. 14
What?
minutes.
Okay.
Oh,
that
hell yeah.
following twat is not.
I really want to retweet it, but I'm worried I know my girlfriend's awake.
I know that she's awake.
Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what?
Because people, for some reason, called me and double checked if I wanted to give my fucking phone number to a psychopath in prison. Like, I wouldn't be able to give my number to someone that I'm prosecuting.
Wait, why
No,
is
I don't want to.
why is
That same psychopath must have been watching me and knew as soon as I woke up today. It was very weird.
Very weird.
I'm confused what's happening.
Because it was Jesse. Jesse asked Louise to then contact. What the fuck?
fuck is that
What
the
is that
fuck?
911? No, I'm a
Who-
pink chaser, you know?
What's
I'm
it
a
say?
pink
What's it
chaser.
say? Tell me. I'm curious.
There's a lady holding up people with a shotgun behind a counter at Woo Woo Cafe. She just murdered a few people.
You?
Murder schmurder.
And there's a vault.
Have you seen
Hey,
the
you're a
vault?
big chaser. You just said the vault.
Well, the vault is Reed Dankley, the 911 saying, "I am robbing the
Yeah.
vault and I have wingsuits for the officers."
But the alert came through afterwards.
So it must be
This-
true.
Yeah, it must be true.
If I wasn't afraid of
There's
fighting, that
only
would
two
sound
people
fun.
there. Give me a second. Hello, acting sheriff Vincent Cannoli.
What? Why is he acting
name
sheriff?
is-
Captain Sheriff, what the fuck have I
Officer
missed?
Minerva Matt of the LSPD. What's up?
Oh, that's totally not Claire Seducer.
Mm-hmm. I'm waiting for a response on a bail hearing. So it's like they somewhat on recess. I don't know how long it's gonna take. Yeah. I can talk while I'm waiting. Bye. Yee. Alright, bye-bye. You know, I'm kind of sad I'm not on that vault. Because I think he's gonna give the officers... What if he gives fake ones? What if they're like...
That would
Fuck
be.
Hey, Red.
Why are serial killers calling you?
Serial killers didn't call me. Serial killer called us Steven.
Oh, okay. Well, alright.
Yeah, no, they called Steven asking for Minerva's number, and so I asked Louise, and then Louise let me know that they were a serial killer. So then I passed it on to Steven, and Steven was like, "Okie dokie, I ain't touching that."
Okay. Well, at least you're not dying.
No, of course I'm not dying. I would never die.
You're not allowed to die. You understand?
know
You're
I'm
not
not
allowed to
allowed to-
die.
I know, you're like the second person telling me that. You're not allowed to die.
Well, that's unfortunate.
You're not allowed to
You
die.
can't stop me.
No.
I'm in the courthouse. I'm doing sick parkour.
You're at the courthouse doing sick parkour? Cool. I'm on my way to Steven's house.
Oh, is he moved back in?
Huh?
Is he moved back in to his house?
He's going to. He's asked me to decorate the house for him.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why I didn't reply to his text. I was having a chat with him.
I wanted to hang out with you today, and I was going to, and then you know, stuff out of the city. You know, some Australian wanted to hang out, and then the Australian didn't want to hang out. So it's okay. You know, I got like a meeting.
You got a meeting? What, for the
State attorney stuff.
state attorney?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
exciting.
State attorney stuff in it, bruv.
Well, are you having a British weird British accent?
I'm a little bit in a bit of a
Limbo.
No, my brain all over the place in it. I feel like I'm high, but I ain't. You know, I've
sure
gone
you're not?
exceptionally. Yeah, I've just gone exceptionally
Did you
British.
make a sauna in our bedroom and you didn't invite me?
What? We need to write our song for Stephen and Finn's bachelor
No,
show.
Stephen, not that way.
We need
I meant
to
that I told you about the sauna, Stephen, with the weed.
a hotboxing. Hotboxing is the term.
Hotboxing, that's the name.
We need to write a song. We need to write lyrics for the Stephen and Finn show.
Yes, we do need to write lyrics for the Stephen and Finn show.
Okay, we need to find the. Okay, do you have like favorite?
Shoot, I was meant to find a
non-copyright
Yes, I do.
music? Okay, and then send
do.
that to me, and then we'll start writing up lyrics. It's gotta have like. So the lyrics have to be. Oh, I gotta go. The lyrics just have to be slightly homoerotic. Anyways, I gotta go. Bye.
Okay.
All right. I'll call this back into session. Okay. I'll be perfectly honest. I started reviewing the interrogation. I didn't get more than about 5 to 6 minutes in here. It's very obvious to me from watching that interrogation, as well as the fact that Mr. Nutt did not make himself available here today. I'm not the judge who's going to preside over this case. I will encourage, since there are no judges who have taken this case, to move it along based on what I'm about to say. However, that being said, I am shocked by the revelations he made at the beginning of the interrogation. I do not believe I can, in good faith, release this individual back into the general population of the city. The lack of any empathy whatsoever he indicated in his actions, the casual nature with which he described what he did. This man is very obviously a threat to the general population of the city. I will be denying bail at this time, just based on his complete and flippant reaction to the nature of the charges being brought against him. I didn't even get to the part where it was possible he was a flight risk. I'd seen enough right off the bat. That is my ruling. I realize that no judge has taken this case yet. I do not want Mr. Nutt to sit in Bolingbrook. I will get on judges for someone to take this case so that it sees a hopefully speedy result. But yeah, like I said, I just cannot, in good conscience, release Mr. Nut back into the population. I do believe that based on what I saw, he would very easily hurt someone again, and I cannot have that upon myself. That is my ruling. Bail denied.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. And thank you for being available for this as well.
Thank you, everyone, for accommodating. I know this wasn't really a perfect way to do it, but yeah. All right.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
Oh, well, I'm recusing. I'm gonna try to get someone to take him.
That incident specifically, I was like, my DNA wasn't taken. My DNA wasn't taken. So I think it's just
I
like
feel
selective
like,
memory or something.
I feel like that's gonna put a lot lately. I feel like people are not vocalizing it.
Yeah, and like you see why like I'm kind of taking it serious as to
Yeah,
like
I know,
something
because
like
it's
that
not.
or like
It's also not written in the report or in the profile itself. It just has the tag, but like in his statement, it literally says DNA collected. So like,
yeah, so it's like you
I
guys
don't know.
like
It would be like a he said kind of thing.
yeah,
'Cause-
you know, DNA is like one of those things where it's like, you know, one of our most
Yeah.
powerful tools, right? So I'm just trying
But
to
I mean, regardless of that, in this specific situation, even without the blood, like he was wearing literally the same thing.
Yeah.
He admitted that his car was literally on scene. His Black Series grinning color. I even talked about how it was bright as fuck, and why would he have it in that color? So he admitted, you know, to
yeah. He was
utilizing
mostly concerned
the-
about the blood, I
DNA.
guess. That was like his whole
Yeah.
fucking shebang about it.
Even if it wasn't on file, we could have took a DNA sample then.
Yeah.
run the blood
Oh
test.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know. I was probably something somebody said like a certain way that
Yeah.
struck a chord with him, and he's just misremembering. All right, so I'll.
Yeah, I
I'll
mean,
look at
yes,
this
I don't
report
have my
and then,
DNA on file. I was like, Aaron, did you check? And she was like, damn, the other. I was like, I mean, you know, she knows what she's doing. So.
I like doubted myself and had another look, and it was there.
Yeah.
All right,
I
so I mean, you
understand
guys
what you
took all
mean,
the
it wasn't
you
in the
guys
main
took all the
body.
reasonable steps.
So what I'm gonna
Yeah.
ask actually, so if the tag then it's not in the main body, should I just ignore it?
It's one of those weird ones because it's like in that case, do we chalk it up to like a clerical issue? Like, you know what I mean? We're like, you know, maybe
I
they
feel
lost
like,
it. You know, it's like it's a weird gray area.
I
for
think
me.
Yeah, I had that
regardless
happen in the
if
past.
it's there's a tag, yes, he should have put it in the profile itself. But if it's there and even in the statement it said that it was collected, I mean,
it
I
seems
feel
like you
it's
guys
enough, right?
like you guys went through all the proper steps.
Yeah, 'cause
even though there
he
wasn't in
mentioned
the
that
body.
when
Like
we
Erin
were,
said, she
like,
looked it up
rating
and she
him.
found it. So
yeah. So
all right.
yeah,
that's
like he
easy
has
peasy.
robbery and everything. Is like a bunch.
I'll talk to her. Yeah, he is weird. I
Maybe
gotta talk to Kurt because he
it
was
wasn't
like,
like vocalized that it was done or something like that.
which is another.
That's
issue,
what I'm
but-
gonna guess. That either it was done like so fast that it was probably vocalized, and that's why he thinks it wasn't collected, or
Same thing happened in the cells the other day. I think it was Dick Daniels. He was like, I've just collected his DNA, and I was there the whole time. And goes, did you? And he said, yeah, I'm going to put it on file now. And I goes, well, I didn't hear you say that you was taking his DNA at all. And he's like, yeah, I just took it.
Yeah, we need to talk with people and be like, hey, you need to do the whole like either AD, you
Yeah.
know, swab or like prick your
Yeah.
finger, and like people need to understand that their DNA was collected. I mean, from our side, if it wasn't, then I wish I could change everything, but
It's just
regardless,
problematic.
I would.
It's just
Yeah, I
problematic.
mean
Some
the
people think just taking a fingerprint is also getting the DNA.
It would be nice if we could get like swaps.
an actual swab. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That was one of the. It fucking pissed me off that Eric came to me off. I was literally Vivian bought me a new car, and I was at the tuner shop getting it painted, and he fucking came up to me and bothered me in my off time.
Oh. Oof.
So it was pretty
that's
fucking
the
annoying.
worst.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't, it definitely wasn't done with like malice, because he would have gotten subpoena for his DNA for that anyway, and gotten it on file from that incident. But yeah, I mean, if it wasn't there, I don't know. It from the looks of it, it was, but
All right, easy peasy.
He's also probably mad because he's about to be chucked out of his home because he lives in the BBMC area and they weren't happy that he brought cops down there.
yeah, he brought yeah that as well. I mean, I straight up told him. I mean, I could have been a fucking dick. I could have raided all this shit if I really wanted. But no, I mean, I stood in front of him and I was like, listen, you either tell me where the gun is or I'm gonna raid all of your shit. I don't care about anything else. You tell me where it is and I'm gonna go there. And obviously I took the other illegal shit from there that he was very upset that I took the cuffs and was trying to tell me it's for other things. And I'm like, well, I don't care. Those are illegal. Go to fucking Swallow and get those. So I'm not gonna buy into that shit.
Like, if you want us to speak to him, and because I'm running the blood, I can do. Like, I'm good friends with him anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna guess it was like a vocalizing thing, and he was actually under the impression that it wasn't on file. So that's what I'm gonna go as like a misunderstanding or something.
Kind of wish like not just his profile, but I feel like a lot of profiles just have so much like random stuff on their profile.
Yeah, I don't know why he has so much
Yeah, I try to like when I was a cop, I would just try to like organize certain people who had just like a shit ton of stuff on it. Usually put like notes, licenses, and
no longer part
It'd
of
be
GSF
nice if
you
you like hovered over the DNA and like I don't know,
100%.
brought up like a little tooltip or something, you know.
Yeah, you know, I've seen it in another city where they were able to, you know, just take DNA somewhere that, you know, go in there kind of feels like the past, you know. It's one of those old town kind of things, but
Okie dokie. I'm gonna follow up with Kurt. I'm just gonna go to the station and see if anybody wants to talk before the tsunami, and then I gotta pick up some food. SDSO is kind of in shambles, and as much as I want to watch it burn,
what the fuck happened to
the
SDSO?
Gable and Harvey are fucking snakes. So I'm gonna tell you, snakes. And I
about
knew
the
it.
Jess thing?
I knew it. And they think that I'm dumb and I didn't do PNT
yeah,
for
listen,
a
Jess
fucking
texted
year.
me
Okay?
after they talked to me about it, and I just didn't answer because I didn't want to get in between. Because Vivian told me that they wanted, you guys wanted her, so.
Yeah. I mean, that's why when I heard about it, I called Sweets right away.
Yeah, everyone's
'Cause
playing
I
a little
knew
too
it.
much with me.
I
They're
knew
trying
it.
to, you know, get me to hire certain people and stuff, and I'm like, listen, man, chill the fuck out. Okay.
Yeah.
Vincent Cannoli knows when people are trying to take advantage, you know?
Of course they are. They're snakes.
Hey, well done on that one. You guys,
But
Yeah, thank you for helping.
You're conflicting
Like,
yourself out, right? So I can say something.
yeah, I'm gonna conflict myself. out.
Maya's saying, "Oh, he's not gonna hurt anyone again."
Anyone
Made me
else,
face
yeah.
palm so much.
Well, I mean, look, if he had presented himself and could, like, okay, if he had presented himself, I might have looked into more. Okay, I legitimately got to like minute 6 of the interrogation and just the casual
I
nature.
mean, this was gonna go for a plea, but
Yeah, I didn't ask about that. I figured there's probably more that happened, so I don't really care about whatever happened and what's being, you know, like whatever, right? But you know, there was a time, I'm sure you guys are aware of this, where to tell you the honest truth, I didn't think I could deny bail aside from some very specific situations. This one might have been in those specific situations in the first place. However, I do know that we've had some revisions to the way that we handle bail, and this one was going to get denied. So I'm trying to get another judge on it, though. I don't want him to sit around with no trial happening. I do think I had to conflict myself by at least looking into enough evidence to ascertain if your claims
can
about
I
public
ask
safety were true.
why it conflicts you? Like looking at, because I'm a
Well, now I've already kind of made a predetermined. I have a predetermined bias on the outcome of this without
you looked
actually
at the evidence before going to trial.
Exactly.
Get it.
Right.
Because I was like, why would that? But like, no, I get it. Okay.
Yeah. Honestly, if it was just a matter of like I had done the bail hearing, then it'd be like, okay, no, whatever. I'm not conflicted. We do that sometimes. It's not ideal.
Yeah, I mean,
but
Grayson
we still
did the
do
bail
it.
hearing for Abigail. And
Well, sometimes it's just a matter of resources, right? But
Yeah.
in that
we didn't
instance,
have a
I've
bail hearing for
literally
Abigail.
already formed an opinion about the outcome of this case.
Oh, not Abigail.
Right. So,
Come on, Abigail.
just based on his thing, I've already, you know, kind of made a determination on this case. So I'd be completely biased to take it now. So.
Yeah. No, I get that now. I get that now.
Yeah.
Alright,
Ugh.
makes sense.
You wanna
yeah,
listen
thank
to
you
me?
for.
Titus, you want to listen to me try to not conflict you on something, but get legal advice? the
I
same
mean,
time?
why not? You know, to tell you the truth, I don't have a lot of time to be around to take shit right now. Unfortunately, I would love to resign and have someone run next election, if possible, but I know that won't happen. So lay it on me. Let's hear it.
All right, I'm gonna try my best to keep it vague.
Yeah.
Jimmy gets a court verdict, right? And he's about to get fined like $1 million and some change, right?
Okay.
You know, who knows if that's gonna put Jimmy in debt or not, right?
We don't care. That's penalty.
Right.
Sharon, thank you so much for that. Holy shit,
Before
year.
the
1 year.
verdict and like sentencing and him actually getting the fine, Jimmy goes to Timmy, who he shares a house with, and it's known that they share a house through the MDW, and sells one of his cars to Timmy, so that when Jimmy possibly goes into debt, he can still pull out that car. Is there any legal standing there? Any missteps? Anything? Any action legally?
Oh boy. That is an interesting thing.
He wasn't on parole yet, was he? Or he wasn't sentenced?
Mm.
Because that would be sell oh my god, sell of assets.
Yeah,
So-
that's the whole thing is like there's not much in the penal code about that, but you know, I'm thinking, you know, Jimmy's probably not the first person that did it, so maybe if it holds water, it's worth pursuing to break some new ground, you know?
Okay, so first of all, and this is one of those, you know, probably didn't happen, but was there any indication in the because it was just a fine, you weren't trying to seize assets, right? It was just a
No.
fine, right? And did you
No.
end up getting the fine in the end? Like the fine was paid?
I'm not
right?
sure. I'm like third party into it. I just kind of like looking into it a little bit for somebody.
So like, don't get me wrong. I think what you're describing is definitely scummy as fuck, right? However, is it illegal? Is not something I'm necessarily sure about. Now, I think maybe
Theoretically.
technically, if you could make an argument that it was tax evasion somehow.
That's what I was going to
Yeah.
go to.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I think
That's where my mind was as well.
technically and being petty, I think you might have a case there.
Yeah, I've known people who will like get cash out. They'll sell the car using the app for $1, but then pay by cash so they don't have to pay tax.
It's
And
also
that's-
like proving it, you know? It's like that's the tough
Mhm.
I was
part.
gonna
Well, I
say,
mean, if he's paid
proving
it for
that they are
$1,
doing
right?
it.
That's still, yeah, it's proof. He gets proof mens rea, right?
Yeah. Now,
yeah.
the other time it would be illegal is like if it's say a drug trafficking case and you've already got a motion to freeze the assets, right? Then you have something else to go on, but that's obviously not the situation here, right? So.
Not that I think so, yeah. It's just like same thing I told the officer who came to me with it is like immediately my gut is like, yeah, that should be a problem, but it's also like, hey, we're in court. Hey, he did this for this reason. No, I didn't. It was a gift. And it's like, you know.
That's one of those things that's like, it feels like, because he's avoiding, you know, the whole asset fee thing, right? That seems like that's less of a legal issue and more something you take to the state. You know what I mean? Like that's like borderline to the point
Yeah,
where
I
it's like he's specifically avoiding that.
It's
I just
scummy
like
as
hate
fuck,
doing that.
and
You know what I mean?
No, I
I'd
know, I
rather
get that,
like
yeah.
break
No,
some new
100%.
ground because I bet Jimmy's not the first person to do this, and like maybe get some legislation or like, you know, something in the penal code added. I'm always a fan of that rather than like going to the
No,
state.
for sure. No, for
Well,
sure. I'm
like-
just saying it's where this weird line
Yeah.
is.
Well, yeah, but I was like, I totally agree that it's super scummy, right? But in terms of like its legality, like it's not my job as a judge to say whether someone should be able to sell an asset or not. If they want to sell an asset, that's their own prerogative, right? If it's to,
Yeah.
you know, like if they're playing around with the way that the valet system works, then I mean that's their own prerogative, but it's not illegal as far as I'm concerned, right? Like I'm not here to legalize what's scummy or not, right? So in a lot of ways I would like I say, if there's something provable, right, which is
Alright, I gotta
the
go.
tax evasion side, but in terms of like getting a
Could
new
you shut me off in my
legislation
car?
for something like that, I don't think
Yeah.
it would fly. Right?
Let me go grab my shit and then
Yeah,
we'll
I
leave the car.
kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna pick up because this is really awkward. I ran out. I don't even gonna pick up. God damn it. I was gonna tell Cannoli that like I could make legislation change for him, but I'll just text him. Oh, white cars.
Fuck, there's 78s.
And are you?
Fucking shift one, man.
Daphne? Who the f
Always
is
on fire.
Daphne? What? I bet. I gotta go do legislation change.
Oh.
Do you have that repair kit, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna tackle you.
I need to go. 78.
Go, 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 yeah, go, go. Cheers. All right, bye.
So I guess I just Firejet with like missiles and like ready to go in like Iron Man 2, like.
You guys coming or?
Yeah. Pretty sure they're decommissioned, so weapons are taken off at that time.
That's fair.
What are you talking about?
A
The
Firejet.
Oh, the police ones?
Yeah.
No, they definitely have missiles.
Okay. So
Alright.
decommissioned and then recommissioned, I guess.
We can chat here. I don't. Hopefully Brian isn't slumber and forgot about this, because this is gonna be really awkward.
I mean, to be fair, like this is a dream job for me, and I still almost did. It was very early for me.
It's just not that early.
Listen, I went to a party last night. It was very
Anyone have
not
weed?
sober.
That would be
No.
great. I'm stressed as fuck.
I got a sandwich.
I do have a really cute dessert that is so cute, it'll help with your stress.
Oh yeah, you should put yoga mats in here.
Yeah, it would be a smart idea.
Yeah, let's
Kind
find
of
a
excited about those beanbag chairs, though.
That's Perry's fault.
Yeah, I couldn't bring
I
it
wanted
myself to do
beanbags.
that in my reading nook.
How is it? Wait, hold on. Why is that a fault? That's
Well,
like
it's not a
great-
fault. It's just she insisted
I
on
was
it.
gonna
So
say, I wanted beanbags.
yeah, so we got beanbag chairs.
Daphne, are you an attorney?
This is Perry.
What?
Did you just call her Daphne?
Yeah, I did. My bad. Hi,
It's Perry. Like Perry Puss. No, she's my
I'm a
paralegal.
Perrypuss. Oh my god.
Yes, I know. You text me like every time you think of that pun. It'll be like
She's-
3 a.m. and
she's my-
this is like.
She's my
Sam.
paralegal.
Yeah. How many times have you texted me that?
Yeah, I did a little bit more decoration in here. The paintings feel a little bit low.
Do they?
And I've put a little bit more. There's food over here now too. A few hungies. It's cakes.
Like, I don't think I go too low, Odessa. Like, they're pretty equidistant between the floor and the ground.
They're level with the door. That's the big thing.
Oh, are they? Look at that.
Yeah. But yeah, if you guys need tea, coffee, food, it's over there. Or in my office, but.
Ah! Sorry.
It's gonna be really awkward if Brian doesn't wake up.
Can we always reschedule or not?
Yeah. I mean, in his defense, he was in the hospital, so. Argos is around here somewhere. I don't know where. Oh, there he is.
Can
Okay,
these things
well.
run Valorant?
What?
Can these things run Valorant?
They're like. No, I doubt it. Argos, why are you so weird? Alright. He's just weird. I don't question him anymore. Alright, well. We'll give Brian like, I don't know, 10 more minutes. And if not, then that's the emotion I have. Make sure you guys are yelling. No one else can hear you, so. Oh. Right. I guess I can get some things done here. Excuse me.
I don't know if the concert last night was recorded, but if anyone gets a chance to look at the Wu Chang Masquerade concert last night, that was literally the best concert I've ever been to in my life, hands down. To be fair, I have the biggest like lady crush in Oliver Blood, so.
Alright, well, while I'm doing this, let's do. Right. All right. Okay. So all of you are here for two reasons. you all have shown interest in prosecution with the state in terms of, you know, either full-time or part-time, though I think all of you want to do full-time prosecution, so I'm not worried about that. In the meantime, hi Shan, how are you? In the meantime, what I was hoping Brian was here so I could finalize all of the offers and such, but we can get all the paperwork done now, or, you know, give you guys time to think about it all, and then go from there. So I'm going to send you guys all of our administrative policies and SOPs for the state attorney's office. That way you guys have a you know, general idea of how it's going to be run, what's expected, etc., etc. And then we'll go from there. Now, if you do want to join, it will be a thing where you'll have to sign a contract, which will essentially, you know, oh god, I didn't put it in this contract like a dumb fuck. I gotta put it in here. You know, I should let me put this in here. Basically, you know, if at any point you want to leave, you just notify the signature to on the contract, and you know, that'll be void. However, you still will be beholden to the confidentiality of all this. So I'm getting this set up. I'm going to send you guys all an email with the document. Take a look over. I'll kind of run through it and as well briefly. I'm sorry, my brain's a little jumbled right now. So I do apologize.
I think like anyone out of the state in general, I think none of us are going to have an issue with you not being like by the book, completely formal, Odessa.
I'm just a little cooked.
It's gonna be okay.
Everyone, either party may terminate the employment of signature 1.
Is that the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Fucking Brian is the
unit.
Okay,
major
that makes
crime
a lot
units.
more sense. I figured it was nothing to do with the X-Men, but I needed to ask. Well, I can tell you right now, the lawyer rate is nothing close to any other hourly rate with any other state department, so. We make $1,400 an hour.
It's actually more than police.
How much do police make?
$1,000.
That's insanely low. Considering that you could stand behind like the counter at Burger Shot and make like $8,800
Yeah.
an hour.
It's dumb.
Okay.
Yeah, it's stupid how much they can make. Oh, whoops. Sorry, ignore that. Harry, if you go into your documents, into your contracts. Oh, whoops. Fuck. Fuck, I did this wrong. Give me a second. Fuck me. God damn it. Ignore me.
The line under ASA that states cannot represent anyone outside the police department as it pertains to legal matters. I assume that doesn't mean like marriage contracts or business contracts, business proposals, etc. Is it just litigation? Because technically everything is a legal matter. Like if I write my own marriage contract for me and my fiance, that is technically a legal matter.
It's also technically a conflict of interest.
Well, yes, obviously, but like marriage has barely any benefits in the state. No one's gonna.
Yeah,
give a shit.
basically, if you
Literally
want to do something like that, just run it by Superior first.
Okay. So basically, everything's just like okay, that's not a problem.
Yeah.
Meaning, like by not a problem, I mean like okay, I understand what you mean.
Yeah, the intention is to. Yeah, it's complicated because it basically gets rid of conflict.
No. I've had a contract like this before. It's exclusive. Like work is exclusive through one client. Everything else is whatever.
Okay, now Perry, go to your contracts. And once you've done that,
I have so many contracts. What is this?
hopefully, if this doesn't work, I gotta do it the other way around. Because brain hurt. One of you is a ferret, one of you is a hamster, and one of you is a rhino on the gargle dock.
I'm the rhino, because I'm not the hamster or the ferret.
Oh,
Wait, Taz, how is writing your own marriage contract in San Andreas a conflict of interest?
In San Andreas, probably not, seeing as there's no benefit.
Oh yeah, everywhere
Definitely
else.
writing your own contract, definite conflict of interest.
Yeah, I just meant marriage contract because this is no benefit. It's just a fancy piece of paper. Yeah, outside of San Andreas, absolutely would never do my own contract. Not a chance in this world. Shit would get thrown out of like court so easy.
Lego.
Now, if I put my name... God damn it. Okay, I gotta do this the other way around. try this one. Third time's the charm. Are you kidding me? Are you...
Do you need help?
No. It's fine.
You have to finalize the contract and then turn
No,
your
I
phone
know
off
how...
and
No.
then turn your
I'm
phone
well
back
aware
on,
how this works. It's...
and then dump it in the water.
I'm
Nikita.
No, I'm well aware how this works. It's less that. It's more... It's just the signatures are going back and forth and it's a pain in the butt. Alright, let me try it one last time. Alright, let's try this one last fucking time. There you go, Perry. Holy shit, that shouldn't have taken that much effort. Okay. Right out. All right. Does anyone have any questions before I kind of go briefly through this?
Nope.
Okay. So we understand the structure. Not every position is going to be filled. It's just an idea of where people can be placed and what the powers that they have pertaining to that. As it stands, the state attorney and assistant state attorney are going to be the ones who have that increased level of access because they are full-time. Still sworn, everyone's going to be sworn to the, confidentiality, but assistant state attorneys and the state attorneys will have that level of, ability to attend the meetings, to, work, sign in at the PD, walk around the PD, help them out. Where it pertains to, you'll have working on. Oh, Brian's just emailed me. In good news, okay, so yes, he did get cooked. He said Friday. Let's try Friday and beyond. Okay.
Okay.
I'll let you know exactly what day. In good news, though, we have got everything we need from the feds, and all the requests are in. So, it's very good. So he's got all that changed. So we should have a sign in hopefully by the end of the week. Right. The state prosecutors, on the other hand, likely won't have a sign-in and won't have the Discordia access. That's going to kind of be everything will pass through myself or, you know, one of the assistant state attorneys. For now, I do want to talk about getting a separate Discordia open just for that. However, it's one of those things that you have to get federally approved and go through there. So that's a little bit slower process right now. But as it stands, you essentially will, whether if you're an assistant state attorney and higher, and whether that's a state prosecutor as well, will be a detective without having to patrol, do arrests. You're going to be working with the investigators from day one, going through cases, you know, going through everything, and helping them ensure that, you know, obviously, you know, all of you happened to come around, you know, after the whole SPU happened, but even post SPU, a big issue that would happen is officers would, you know, present cases, and you know, Anastasia, I'm sure in your last employment, you know what I'm talking about. Officers would present cases that were so, you know, not legally sound.
Very lax?
Yeah. Not legally sound to the point where had they just had someone guiding them beforehand and before they made the arrest, they would have had a stable case. You know, that could look like that could look like, you know, maybe they didn't do a bank subpoena on some company that they really should have, or, you know, didn't watch a building that they should have. Something little like that. It's going to be your knowledge as an attorney that's going to make or break a case, and having you involved from day one will make, you know, huge strides in ensuring that those cases are properly done. So as it stands, where I want to put each one of you at this time, I'm looking to start with, obviously, Perry, you're my paralegal. You're still in training. And Sam, you and I have talked about what I think I need you to work on before I give you full access and all that. So that's why I'm, but listen, my point is I'm bringing you up a step here, to, and I understand it's not the thing you know you would love to be in the position right now, but I am going to bring you up a step into state prosecutor right now. I got to get it approved by Brian, but I don't believe Brian has any issue with you, and
Sure.
all that means is you wouldn't have the MDW access quite yet, but, you know, give it, based on the amount of time that we get to, you know, I don't know for sure, but I could see you an assistant state attorney role very soon. Okay.
Sure.
And then Anastasia, I would like to bring you in as an assistant state attorney. Would that be something that you're interested in? It would mean that you'd have to work full-time as a prosecutor. You can finish up any cases that you have right now. And I know you have the experience and all of that, and bring you in through that. Is it something you're interested in?
Yeah, there's a couple things we're going to need to talk about afterwards in private.
Of course.
Before anything gets finalized, but definitely what I am looking at would be good with that.
Perfect. Okay. Beyond that, I think the biggest and most important thing to ensure that I put down here is that confidentiality. Any breach of that, it will not. It's going to be a very high standard. And the reason for that is for us to get this access, to get this ability to do the work that we want to do. They're putting a lot of trust in us. And we're going to be held to a higher standard than even PD members are. Though for some members, you know, that's not that high. But the idea is that we are to be trusted with the most secret of information, and any violation of that needs to be stomped out as quick as possible. Is there any questions regarding that?
not at this time.
Okay. I'm still adding stuff to the SOPs and the administrative policies over time. I'll try to update you guys when I do make updates to that. It's just because there's little things like the sign-in or, you know, little things like that that I don't know the answer to quite yet. That I can't, you know, put in right this second. Okay. I already have individuals who are coming to me, you know, members of law enforcement who are coming to me who need cases pushed or helped. So I will try to disseminate that to you guys once you're able. Okay. All right. Is there any questions for me before some of us break off and have, you know, private conversations if you need to?
No.
All right.
I think we're good.
I'll speak with Anastasia real quick first, and then I'll come back and chat with you, Sam. All right.
Sure.
Alrighty. So we can head over here. Alrighty.
So, the week I had after talking to you was interesting.
Okay.
Judge Stanton basically spent all his time on duty grilling me about wanting to be a judge, and as it turns out, that's because he's stepping down.
Okay.
So, I am torn between the state desperately needing prosecutors and the state desperately needing active judges.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that the DOJ is not changing anything as yet. So I'm not sure how exactly Stanton is envisioning trying to get me pushed in before elections. If that is what he was doing with his 30-minute talk of, do you want to be a judge? Why? You know what's involved. Okay. So I don't want to commit to being a prosecutor and then have Crane approach me and say, but we need judges. And if that ends up being the route I decide to take, having to basically put you through the work and then back out unnecessarily.
Okay.
But at the same time, I do want to help you set this up. So it's a little bit of a conundrum in that they're both areas that I recognize need a lot of love and attention right now. And for that, they're pretty much equal on my priority list. The only difference being that this is set up now and very real, whereas the DOJ, as it stands, is still tied to the elections, which is still another, I believe, 30 days away.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's your call and where you want to be.
I just want to give you the full disclosure so that you're not putting out unnecessary work if you don't want somebody who has that potential of leaving for the judicial chambers.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Or if you're fine with it, it's entirely up to you. I am comfortable either way, but it is your office and I need to be fully transparent on that. As I said, as it stands right now, DOJ is basically like my tiny little baby, and seeing where it needs help the most is to get this running and the judges' chambers, because judges are dropping like flies. And so to ask me to go to either right now is a 50-50 draw. If it was 2 weeks ago, it would have 100% been just here, because judges are as they are and can't really change that. But given that they had their meeting and Stanton is stepping down and Maze is stepping down and Titus is on rolled back hours due to Liberty City, the fact that I was approached for that means that I have to put real thought into that instead of just the, if the election comes and there's another Bill May situation, I will run to prevent another Bill May situation.
Mm-hmm. I understand. I mean, what do you want right now? I guess is the question.
Honestly, if you're comfortable with it, I would like to work as an ASA until whatever time that's approached and that decision is made. It'll give me time to actually help out as I want to and think about the pros and cons of both and which one would need more attention for the DOJ to become more stable and flourish better than it is right now, where it's kind of dying on the vine.
Yeah, there were a lot of people who ran for judge. Now, I don't know if any of those people were good, per se, but...
More good than not last time. Time before that, I definitely regret having to pull out of that election.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly because having a judge that has biases and holds grudges is not a good look for the DOJ.
Yeah, I particularly don't want to speak about that particular judge anymore, but I understand what you're talking about, yeah.
So that was always my intention with when I've run for judge in the past, that having good candidates. Stanton talking to me kind of just threw that in there, that other people are considering me and that it is an actual possibility, not just a popularity contest possibility. But as I said, it was more of a, I definitely want to work this job, but I don't want it to be surprise to you.
No, I understand.
Especially the way the DOJ likes to gossip. If you were to hear something before even I heard something and think that there's
for sure. I mean, even if I get you for 2 weeks, I mean, that just to help build shit up. I mean, I don't know. This week's gonna be kind of quiet because Brian's unfortunately he just had pretty major surgery, so he's he's dealing with that.
It's going to take some time to recover, so
yeah.
I'm guessing this week is pretty much a wash for him.
Yeah, I'm gonna send your guys' names over and have him review. I wanted to get the contracts done now, so I just sent you that. Obviously, these won't go into force until I've got that approval from him. But we should have all the sign-ins and everything super soon. So I just wanted to get this done. That way, we don't have to meet up again at some random point this week. Basically, it just says that you understand that any violation of the SOPs is disciplinary action, but then any violation of the confidentiality could be faced with criminal action. And then it would be also a blacklist on any employment with the Unified Police Department should that confidentiality be broken. Pretty standard,
Yep.
There. As for the no prior notice of termination, that is unfortunately a city thing when it comes to government jobs.
Oh, I am very, very well aware. When Dark was going to have me on as the IA lawyer, I was very up his ass about the fact that there is no contract to enforce police SOPs and conduct.
All right, so there's that. I'll
look it
email you more
over.
about like questions and shit. But I just today's a wash for me because I'm cooked and I don't know why. So.
I kind of woke up in the same boat, so I can definitely sympathize.
Alrighty. I'll get Sanders to come over here and then. Do you have any other questions for me?
No, just, keep a close eye on Sanders if she comes in.
That's the biggest thing, and she's not happy about it, but...
But at the same time, she can't go bitching to everybody about police behavior.
Yep, and that's
expect it to not have consequences.
So I'm hoping that she realizes that's why I'm bringing her in as just a state prosecutor first.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
All right. So with that in mind, I am good with everything. I signed the contract, and anything you need with emails, just let me know. If I'm not in the city, email.
Yeah, hopefully I'll have Discordia stuff to give you soon, and access and all that. I just gotta... Hopefully that'll be done soon.
Yeah. As I said, I understand Brian's position, so I know things are going to move a little bit slower than you.
Yeah, the city's a little slow with certain things, so...
Yeah.
Alrighty. Cheers. Hope you have a good rest of your day.
Yeah, you too. Take care.
Bye, Tez.
Right. I can tell you're upset with me.
No, I'm not upset with you. That would be not the correct words to use.
Disappointed?
No, I'm fine.
I mean, because this is the exact thing I told you.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I understand you've been making improvements. Is that correct? Good. It's not gonna happen overnight. Took EMS months to rehire me when I first got fired.
Sure. Yeah, no, I understand.
I really need you to promise to me that just, keep working towards ensuring that your behavior is good, and I know you have. I mean, this is an employment with the police department, so any negativity against said police department, whether that be on Twitter publicly or to other people, can feed back. I understand, but you need, I need to ensure, because any action you now take as one of mine, that reflects on me. And there's a lot of people who
don't want me here? Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I've made that very abundantly privately clear.
But I'm willing to give you the chance. You just have to prove it to me,
Sure.
So do you want to come in as a state prosecutor? Do you want more time? Like,
are you offering me the position?
to my fullest extent, I can't give you full offer right now.
Okay, well then I accept.
Okay. Now you need to get it approved by Brian.
Yeah, good luck on that one.
What?
Sorry.
Do you have issues with Brian?
No, I don't believe that we have a good rapport.
Why is that?
Because you can throw a stone in MRPD and then find an officer that does not like me, even if I am professional and cordial to them. I had an issue yesterday with the same thing. Ended up having a good conversation with Sweets about it, but it doesn't matter. Odessa.
It does. It does matter.
But it doesn't. I talked to Tessa, and the reason I got fired from EMS is because of my son. Because I choose to believe in someone that genuinely needs someone to believe in them in a positive manner. You know what he hasn't done in 2 months? Committed terrorism. You know what he hasn't done since I adopted him? Murdered someone. Attempted to murder someone. That's not true. He did in the beginning, but he hasn't yelled at anyone. But no one sees all the small stuff in the level, you know, and someone's not going to change overnight. But instead, High Command decides they want to fire me from EMS because of the relations that I have, even though I can completely, like, segregate them so that nothing happens. That's a fact.
Urban Dundee is
So
one of those men who has caused a lot of havoc.
I get it. But people who cause havoc are in pain. And whether it's physical pain or emotional pain, people need to have others believe in them. If it wasn't him, it'd be someone else. But it doesn't matter though. This is the end of the line for me. If you don't think that there's going to be someone in command or multiple people in command that are going to prevent me from actually being able to do the job that I want to do, then you would be foolish. I appreciate the offer and I'm going to take it. I'm just telling you as it is. And if you rescind the offer, then I understand. But the fact of the matter is that no matter how cordial or kind or professional I am, there's always going to be an officer sitting on the other side, because I was the subject of a morning and afternoon meeting in the UPD for over a week. People say that people in San Andreas have the memories of hamsters, and some do. Like Ripley was super excited to hear that I would be working and he was going to throw me some cases or try to work with me on cases. And then there are officers like the other one that I took a bench trial the other day who sat there and literally called me an inept attorney and stupid in front of a judge. In front of Crane, in fact. I'm an embarrassment to your department, Odessa, and you need to know that before you hire me.
I don't think you listen to what I say.
Maybe not.
About proving people wrong. I want to bring you in. And like I said, I have to get the approval and stuff, but I need you to commit to it.
I don't know what else I can do than what I'm already doing.
Then keep doing it. Prove people wrong. And then when they come at you with bullshit or preconceived ideas, don't get to their level. Don't show them that they were right. You get that, right? You understand why I say that.
Not really, no.
If a cop comes in and says, "Oh God, it's Samantha Sanders, I fucking hate her," to your face, how are you gonna respond? Truthfully, do not give me bullshit.
I'm gonna say that's fine. I'm better at your job than I'm better at your job than you are at your job, and I will call for a bench trial, and then I'll win the bench trial.
You see how that's belligerent?
But why am I expected to have a more professional or mature attitude than they are? They're the ones that have more responsibility than me.
In this role, no. You're going to be held to a higher standard than they are. So every time you're in a situation like that, I need you to stay calm. I need you to not make sly comments. I need you to just be, I'm sorry you think that. That's just focused on the case here. I get the desire to want to fight back. I get it.
Anastasia's gonna be my boss, right?
No, I would be your boss.
Okay. She does not like me, and she recused herself from my case.
I don't fucking care right now. I don't. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, what am I supposed to do? I'm telling you what happened.
I already know. I already know. I just need you to prove people wrong. I need you to stop having this defeatist idea that everyone's out to get you. Because, yeah, maybe they are. But here's the fucking point. You need to just prove them wrong. Stand your ground. But don't fight back. Because at the end of the day, it just gets them more mad. A lot of people in the cop role, they are the type of people who want to have control over every conversation they have. It's just the people that they get, you know, into that position. I'm sorry, it sucks. It sucks. If you want to be a defense attorney and you want to have that fight back with cops, then sure. That's the route you can go. But they're going to be your co-workers. And I didn't get along with any of my all my coworkers. Brian used to fucking hate me, dude. And now he's hired me.
I was trying to say the Anastasia thing because if she was my boss, there was going to be...
I understand. I understand. I know.
Okay.
I know. I know.
I wasn't going to have the issue with Odessa. I was just saying she may, and
that's
I
not my point.
warn you.
It's...
I don't know what else you want me to do.
I need you to stop making little comments like what you just said you would have said. Because at the end of the day, what does it get you to make those comments?
Do you want me to answer that honestly?
Yeah, what does it get you?
It lets me laugh at those who are incompetent beneath me.
Laugh on the inside then. Because at the end of the day, if they fucking hate you, you're not going to change them with a sly comment like that.
Since we had the discussion, I've barely done any of that.
Good.
But we're having a candid conversation.
Then good. Then get it to none. I should hate every officer who got me fired. I should hate them. But I don't. I keep working at what I'm doing. Because I care about what I'm doing and what I want to get done. Bite your tongue. Laugh on the inside. Don't make jokes with your criminal friends later or whomever later. You can crack it about. You can talk to me about it. You know what? How about this? If there's an officer who makes some stupid joke about you and you want to make a stupid joke back to them, write it down. Tell me later. I'll laugh with you.
All right, I'll go ahead and get an empty book the size of the Lord of the Rings, and I'll begin writing it down.
Good. If it keeps it out of your mouth. Now, if you excuse me, I have to go call a friend of mine, some Australian, but you know what you've got to do. And I know you can do it, because otherwise I wouldn't be here sitting with you. If I didn't think you could do it, I would have told you to just fuck off. It sucks. It sucks. I wish we could have the power that some of these cops do. Hell, a lot of the time it's men. The men who have the power in these roles. But real power, at the end of the day, isn't your ability to control a conversation. It's information. It's what you know. It's who you are. So, prove them wrong, Samantha.
Sure.
And if you do, one of those desks will be yours. Have a good night, Miss Sanders. Alright, I gotta go hang out with my smelly Australian. We're gonna go raid Wildflower. Go give her lots of love, guys. She's amazing. She plays Samantha Sanders. Go give her lots of love, guys. Guys, go give her love, alright? Bye! Oh, wait. Oh, god damn it. Alright, let me pull open the thingy here, and then we're gonna go raid her. Hopefully, raid her. God damn it. Please, please. Alright. I know it was a shorter stream. Tomorrow we're playing Sea of Thieves, though, so that'll be fun. Play some Sea of Thieves with friends. Guys, go give Tessa lots of love. Bye!